Living with a servant spirit is a defining character trait of Frank Fendorf, recipient of the 2013 UCM Distinguished Alumni Award for Service. The Eldon, Missouri native, like many of the other young men and women of the greatest generation, placed his college education on hold. After 2 years at Central Missouri, he joined the National Guard and worked for North American Aviation, building B-25 bombers.
I enrolled in 1942 in what was then Central Missouri State Teachers College as a music major on a full scholarship, and played in the band orchestra and sang in the chorus. Then World War II was in full bloom, and I joined the National Guard. I married Barbara and returned to the university.
Following the war, the Fendorfs returned to Warrensburg, where Frank stayed busy with a host of commitments.
I played in all the band activities, and I played in the orchestra, and at that time the dean of the university music department was Dr. Paul Utt. His specialty was performing the Messiah in full bloom every year, and one of my terms of my scholarship was that I took part in that, which I did. Also, I was student conductor of the band under Clifton Burmeister, and president of the student council 2 years.
Even with the scheduling demands of his musical groups and student activities, Fendorf achieved academic success. In 1947, he became the second recipient of the Charno Award, presented annually to the top male and female members of the senior class at UCM. After earning his degree, he embarked on an 18-year career as a high school band director, building a highly respected marching band program in Chillicothe, Missouri. In 1965, Fendorf accepted an invitation to join the Kansas City-based Wingert Jones Music Company.
One of my primary jobs was editor of the publications department, and over the 38 years, the publications department grew to be one of the prominent publishing companies in the country, and also the retail store grew to be the fourth largest retailer of printed music in the country.
Fendorf's move to the Kansas City area allowed him to join the Overland Park Civic Band in 1965. 2 years later, the band director retired.
They asked me to take over the conducting job, which I was pleased to do. The band was recognized as one of the outstanding community bands in the country. We did several tours and played concerts, a concert series here every year on the band shell they built for us in Santa Fe Commons Park here in Overland Park. It was an excellent band and fun to work with.
Another ensemble Fendorf holds dear to his heart is the UCM Alumni Band. His friend, Dr. Russell Coleman, says Fendorf became the secretary of the Alumni Band upon its inception in the mid-1960s.
And he was the first executive secretary we had for that, and he still is that. He's the one who takes care of the little bit of money that we have, and he's the one who's the director of the band on the float at the homecoming parade each year. He'll have to miss it this year because he has other vehicles to ride in. He's been so active. He and his wife established a scholarship in the music department. He's supportive of the university in every way he can be.
The relationship between the Coleman and Fendorf families began nearly 50 years ago. In 2011, Frank's wife Barbara passed away. The couple enjoyed nearly 64 years of marriage. They have a son, Fred, daughter-in-law Debbie, and grandsons, Derek and Mitchell. Coleman says the Fendorf's outstanding support of UCM is the type of connection universities and students need now more than ever.
It's just essential that we have people like Frank Fendorf who support our different departments at the university, to have those alums who remain loyal to us. A lot of them receive their degree, they got what they think they came for, and they leave, and we don't hear from them again. I can't think of anyone more opposite to that than Frank Fendorf, because he's here attending concerts. He's here supporting. He's here if we hear about something that needs to be done in the department. He steps up and helps.
Fendorf's distinguished career in music and music publishing has resulted in a number of major awards and recognitions. In 2001, he received the Missouri Bandmasters Association Hall of Fame Award. He's an honorary associate member of the American Bandmasters Association. Fendorf is the first person and one of only 2 individuals to ever be granted lifetime membership. He's also a past president of the Retail Print Music Dealers Association and has won their national award. As for his devotion to the University of Central Missouri, Fendorf says he and Barbara simply wanted to give back.
Experience we had there and the education that we got there helped us in our future life, and we felt we owed it back to the university and the students there to help in any way we could. And we were very pleased to establish the endowed scholarship under both her name and my name. And then one of my main goals as one of the founders of the alumni band was to establish an endowed scholarship there, which we finally accomplished after about 20 years of working on it.
Of all his connections to UCM, Fendorf says coming back each fall to play in the parade on the alumni band float may be his favorite.
The companionship there on the parade float is very pleasant to me, although sometimes it's chilly and not the most pleasing time to be playing a horn if it's about to freeze to your face. But anyway, it's a great experience, and I enjoy seeing all the people, especially the younger ones that are just coming in.
Now in his late 80s, Fendorf remains active. He's still a working union musician, performing around 50 events each year. He's the musical director at his church, and he also enjoys attending concerts.
The gala performance at Kaufman Center was a great thrill for me. It showed the outstanding achievements of the music department. I incidentally have been somewhat involved in the construction of that building. A daughter of Ewing Kaufman, who was the primary contributor to the building, is a very good friend of mine, and she showed me the plans, and I met the architect and the sound engineer before the building was started, and the gala performance by University of Central Missouri was certainly a plus.
In honor of his decades of support for the University of Central Missouri, this recognition of Frank Fendorf is heartily endorsed by the present and past leadership of the University of Central Missouri Department of Music.
Frank, having known you since 1984 when I came to campus, couldn't be more pleased to recognize your contributions as Distinguished Service Alum for 2013, speaking on behalf of the UCM Department of Music. We're always pleased to see you and your work with the Alumni Band and everything you do for our department and for music education, and can't think of a greater honor. So congratulations from all of us.
Alice and I feel honored to have you as a friend, Frank, and are so pleased that you're receiving this recognition that you honestly deserve in every possible way. We're so happy for you. Wish you the very best.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome 2013 UCM Distinguished Alumni Award for Service winner, Mr. Frank Fendorf.